Hey everyone, Mr. Sujano here, your source for gaming, tech, emulation, and open source news. Let's get started. Alright, to kick things off, I'm in beautiful St. John, New Brunswick. This place is absolutely amazing. I'm back in Canada for the time being here, and well, I've got a lot of news to talk about. So first on the docket, we're talking about the Internet Archive, and this is not good news at all. So it turns out the Internet Archive have lost their appeal. And this was the whole lawsuit against the publishers where they had to take down like 500,000 books or so. Now them losing the appeal, I would say is a very big thing. Some people might say, well, whoop-de-doo, move on. But at the same time here, this may have broader implications for the Internet Archive. So one of the arguments that the Internet Archive had was the fact that they were transforming physical books to digital. And the courts did not rule that converting them from physical to digital was actually transformative. And that is huge, considering there's other works that they use that they transform from physical to digital. I'll drop a link to a very good article about the entire ruling in the description below, and I do recommend checking it out. As for the broader implications, we'll have to wait and see. But I'm assuming since they lost their appeal here, other companies will use that court case as an example to get stuff off the Internet Archive. For full transparency, I'm not a lawyer and this is not legal advice, so maybe I don't know what I'm talking about here. And I'm hoping that nothing else happens. But at the same time, I can only suspect that things are going to get worse from here for the Internet Archive. Moving on, and we're talking about the Minecraft movie, and a new trailer for the Minecraft movie dropped the other day, and the reception has not been good at all. People are saying they're sorry for story mode and kind of wish that that received a better treatment. I'm not joking with you here. When I saw the trailer, it seems like a small kids movie. I mean, I could be wrong here, maybe I am, but my initial impressions were not very good. It just seemed like simple humor, simple things, and well, I'll let you check it out. If you have seen the trailer, let me know your thoughts about it in the comments below. Are you looking forward to the movie? Do you think it was a little bit underwhelming, or do you think it's going to perform well? Next up, we're talking about Nintendo GameCube and Wii emulation with Dolphin, and what a fitting place to talk about this. Anyways, here Dolphin just released a brand new progress report outlining a whole bunch of improvements to this emulator. We've talked about a bunch in previous videos, but not in this amount of detail. Now, fun fact, it's low tide right now in the ocean, and where I'm standing is actually on the ocean floor. I'm going to flip this around so you can check it out yourself here, but this is absolutely beautiful. This is a really cool area. So this progress report specifically covers releases 2407 and 2409, and I'll drop a link to the progress report in the description below, and I do recommend checking it out. I say that with everything we talk about here. I'll drop links to everything we talk about in the description below. Now, one of the big things we talked about was the addition and support of retro achievements, a very long-awaited feature that is now available in Dolphin. And there's something very interesting in this report that we actually haven't covered before. So they say here that there's a Google Play update delay. They say last month they got a surprise email from Google Play saying that Dolphin doesn't comply with their policies because it installs but doesn't load. So they're having to manually submit things, and updates on Google Play will be delayed. It's a very weird situation because Dolphin installs and loads fine on a number of different devices, and they're saying here that they're guessing someone at Google tried to install Dolphin on one of the vast majority of Android TV devices out there and had some issues with it. Now, moving on from that one, Dolphin's had a whole bunch of improvements here, and also the introduction of tooltip balloons instead of just taking up a bunch of the screen, and I would say this is a big quality of life update. Additionally, like all of their other releases, there's accuracy improvements, performance improvements, bug fixes, and even more. Dolphin is 100% free, it's open source, it continues to get even better, and it's one of my favorite emulators out there. It's such a fantastic emulator. Let me know your thoughts about Dolphin in the comments below. Do you use it? Do you have any issues with it on Android? Next up, we're talking about a big win for game preservation, specifically for the PlayStation 2. There was a previously canceled game called The Last Job, and it was discovered and is now playable and downloadable. If you are curious about this one, Games That Weren't has an awesome YouTube video about it, and I do recommend checking that out. It shows off gameplay, they talk about the history of the game, and on top of that, you may learn a thing or two you didn't know about it before. Next up, did you know that POGs is still a thing? I didn't, but apparently it is. And you know what else is a thing? Breweries. And yes, I'm having some beers with Mrs. Sujano right now. And this is our second brewery of the day, and I've still got another one on the way. So anyways, there's a POG World Championship happening this October. It's the first one ever, which I think is crazy considering the fact that POGs used to be a really big thing, and you'd figure there'd be some sort of championship, some World Championships back in the day. Anyways, there's an article over on the Retro Dodo. Check it out if you're interested in learning more about this POGs World Championship. I honestly didn't even realize they were still around. I thought they were just collector's items now. And speaking about things I still didn't realize existed, next up here we're talking about the original Legend of Zelda TV series. You know, the one from the 80s. The whole Excuse Me Princess TV series. Anyways, it's getting a brand new re-release. I am not joking with you. A DVD re-release on October 22nd. If you're interested in this TV show, you may want to pay attention to this one. That is absolutely crazy. I haven't seen it in a hot minute and I may want to revisit it. Last up here, if you're a fan of Prop Hunt and a fan of Super Mario 64 and a fan of emulation, well, you may be a fan of this brand new thing that's in development. There's Super Mario 64 Prop Hunt in development. I am not joking with you here. There's a YouTube trailer for it and I'll drop a link to it in the description below. I really gotta stop saying that. I'll drop a link to it in the description below and feel free to check it out. This is being commissioned and I'm hoping that the end result here is going to be a lot of fun. Now, it's not going to work on actual hardware, but at the same time here, Prop Hunt Super Mario might be a lot of fun to play with some friends. If you've seen the trailer, let me know your thoughts about it in the comments below. If you're familiar with Prop Hunt, if you've played Prop Hunt, let me know how you think Super Mario 64 is going to stack up. But anyways, that is all I've got for you in this one. Straight to the point, all stuff and no fluff. I'm a big fan of St. John, New Brunswick. It's an absolutely awesome area. I've been saying that basically everywhere we've been this trip, but at the same time here, I'm a big fan of out east. St. John, New Brunswick is one place you definitely have to check out. We've talked about a lot today. Let me know your thoughts about anything we've talked about in the comments below. If you like this video, leave a like. If you didn't like this video, leave a like. Hit that subscribe button, check out my other videos. Don't tempt fate, save your state.